Gather round, children. It's time to hear the story of the night before Florence. The night before Florence, and we prepared at the station as people watched from all across the nation. They asked what could happen. What could we fear? This building hasn't flooded in 35 years. The storm took its toll, and we took on water. Doing a newscast was about to get harder. Ken said it's bad, and this ain't no hoax. Then he reached in his pocket and pulled out his smokes. Donnie Cox was the one who was live in the show when he exclaimed to the people, "We have to go." The water was rising, and it was kind of scary. A decision was made to call for a ferry. They loaded up news cars with people and gear, knowing that rescue was certainly near. Eric Hartle yelled, "Hurry! It's about to get deep!" and then had to watch as he lost his black Jeep. Matt checked on our safety lickety-split, not really sure if he was signed up for this stuff. Eric Olson told news, "It's a day to remember." Then thought to himself, "I'll be gone in November." Wes and Val continued to do some reports, even standing on the front of West Goforth's porch. Les in a car and Lauren outside, we were all buckled in for one crazy ride. Brian North was a guy who knew what to do. He will cover the places that were still serving food. Keith Jones reminded that we still have the will and told us old stories from his days in Nashville. Alan kept saying, "It ain't over yet," and reminded his colleagues, "Don't get it wet." Boynton was amazed by the storm and its splendor and knew he had to tighten up both his suspenders. Dacia and Greg became a pretty good team, reporting in the middle of a quick-running stream. Nate knew he finally got over the hump by being assigned to President Trump. The storm was huge, a pretty big deal. It even got Jamie to go back in the field. Jenna and Candace worked with super-like power, producing new shows for like 16 hours. Dan, Chris, and Shane punched as hard as they could, knowing people were watching and it had to be good. Jeff told the bigwigs about our big bummer. They understood, but still hit your number. Our sales team was selling right through the eye. Of course it's the truth. They wouldn't lie. Damage came in from the eye of a drone. Hattie said, "Screw it, I'm working from home." Folks like McGowan's were still paying their dues, but really just worried about their pretty new shoes. Raina and Karen were never afraid, but we didn't care. We just want to get paid. We're back on the air incredibly quick, doing it all with some gum and a long piece of stick. Corporate called and asked, "What can we do? Send us a single and double wide too." We kept doing our newscasts when we were displaced, knowing we're still number one in the big ratings race. Lots of people did things there were too many to mention and helped give our station worldwide attention. We all did some jobs we weren't hired to do, but we pitched in together to help us get through. Florence made places that looked like a bomb, but coming together made us ENC strong. And that, boys and girls, is the story of Channel 12 and the night before Florence.